Oh, welcome. Going to play Gauntlet IV on the Sega Genesis. This is currently running through the 32X. I usually do that on Genesis games just because the hookup is easier. And the 32X can give a slight upgrade. Alright, so Gauntlet IV comes with the original arcade mode. It's the version most people will be familiar with. It doesn't end, it just goes on until you die. And quest mode is the new version for this, or the new mode. It's essentially a game that has RPG elements and it has an ending, so you can finish it, not like arcade mode. You have to battle through 4 towers and then a castle, and there's equipment you can purchase as you go along so that you can handle a higher difficulty as it increases. Battle mode, this is for 2 to 4 players where you just duel each other. And record mode is essentially arcade mode for one player that rates or gives you a rundown of your statistics after each area that you exit, just to tell you kind of what you're good at, I guess, or what your weaknesses may be. So what I'm going to do, I'll do a one leveler record mode. I'll run battle mode. I'm going to just be playing myself though, just to show you what it is. And then I'll play a little bit of quest mode. I'm going to skip arcade mode just because, obviously all these modes, they look similar. Plus arcade mode is just very well known. There's plenty of videos of that already. So every mode, well, except battle mode, gives you password saves. I have a lot written down, but it's not too clear what they're all for. And the thing is when you have a password, for some of these you need to know the name of your character, and I'm just using the default quest store for the elf. But you also need to know the year and month you started. So this defaults to the game's release year and month, September 1993. But I didn't write all those things down with my passwords, so I don't think they all work. I don't know, I tried entering one, it kept giving me an error. So here I can exit right away and show you the stats. I'll just go slightly farther where it lets you advance to floor 8.
Elf is about to die.
Well, let's run for the exit. So, like I said, here's the breakdown, and it gives you a password. Yeah, don't know offhand what everything is, although the manual's really nice. It gives a lot of details. It doesn't break down all of record mode very much. You can see the total items, and this level is where I'm not really sure what everything is. Alright, so I'm just gonna jump out of there and go to battle mode. Now here you have the option of going normal or equal battle. Normal is just playing as at the default settings, whereas equal will equalize the characters so that one player doesn't have an advantage in any one statistic. So like the wizard's normally got the most powerful range shot, and the elf has the fastest range shot, but by going equal they have the same power, same speed. So I'm gonna go just normal. Grab the second controller here. So every time you start this, the levels are random, and your characters are usually boxed in somewhere. certain tiles can be broken through. As you can see, there's a lot of potions hidden under these tiles. Then you just fight each other. Now, some of the walls are reflective. So right there, I'm injuring myself. If you get close, you can use melee. You can see they have exits. I just teleported into one. What that does is it's a ring out, so you don't want to actually step on those when you're doing battle mode. So you gotta be careful where you walk. That teleportation was kind of funny. I was gonna show you the exit anyway, but did not mean to teleport into it. Then here you get a breakdown. The warrior won. He's alive for 2 of the rounds ending. Died once, whereas the wizard died once and fell out of the ring once. Sure, it could be a little hectic when you have 4 players going. Alright, quest mode. I'm going to start this and it's going to give a story overview. I'll let it just run normally. It does run a little slow. It's possible to speed up the text, but I'll just let it go. Alright, so the magic room is what we came out of. It's the starter area to enter your character name. And these guys here are the stores. At first time you meet them, they talk to you though. Give you some items.
Welcome.
Alright, now I can't buy anything. I don't think there's anything to buy, plus I don't have any gold. Well, you can buy heal drinks, but don't have any gold yet. Basically, as you progress through the game, you know, the next level of equipment will become available. And because the game gets harder, you'll want to keep upgrading as you go, or maybe skip an upgrade to save up for a better upgrade. So up here is the castle, which you're trying to get to, but each one of these colored, I think they're flames, they represent each tower. So the 4 elements: earth, wind, fire, and water. And you can go in any order you want. Oops, didn't mean to do that. There's water, earth, wind's down here. I'm gonna just play a couple floors of wind. I think wind might be the most unique in that there's tiles that actually have wind blowing on them. You can't see it, but you can feel it when you're controlling the character. Your character will get pushed a little bit. You can probably tell when my movement is a little off that I'm being blown by wind. Which are these tiles directly near me, little checkered ones. You can tell I'm being blown. You can walk through it. I just let go of the controller here so you can see him getting pushed back, or her getting pushed around. If you're not familiar with Gauntlet, each level's basically a maze. There's monsters everywhere. There are monster generators. As you can see right now, up there toward the left is a monster generator. See, one just popped out. Then these are walls you gotta get keys to. Now these, what I just stepped on, is just something that unlocks an area that opened that wall right there. I don't want to go in those stairs. Those there are treasure. Sometimes treasures are decoys and they can attack you. I think that might be new to quest mode. I don't recall if it was in the original. I don't think so. And they always have treasure, but treasure that actually attacks you, I don't think so. So in this mode, you can see there are arrows going up or down. Well, you didn't see any down yet, but oh, there's the down ones. So basically in this mode, you're just going up and down floors, whereas the original Gauntlet, there'd be exit. written on those instead. Actually, played this a little bit. I'm getting ready for the video, so one of these treasures I know does attack. I think it's the next one. Or maybe not. Yeah, there it is. Just you have to touch it for it to attack. I'm getting hit a lot, I think, by lobbers. They've got quite a big range on them. Those floor panels I stepped on just opened up these corner areas. Not sure if I opened something else. That. Some spots, they probably require you to go up and down floors to get to different areas. Like, you can go up in so many different places. There might just be one little thing you gotta do and then go back down. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally walked right into the spot to go back down. But what you will see is that floors get reset. So everything is back to where it was before I did anything. Except the parts I unlocked are still unlocked, but all the enemies reset, the keys, the treasure. So you can go back and forth to get more treasure if you want to, you know, load up on the gold. It could be easy to jump back and forth. The health in Gauntlet does deplete on its own. You can see as I stand still it's going down, so it's essentially like a time limit. Yeah, I just used a potion to clear out the enemies temporarily. I mentioned the spawning things, the monster generators. Ghosts actually come out of the skeleton bones. I don't know why I can't step on that teleporter, but I was having that problem before. And I'm not going to play beyond this level, so I'm going to let myself die at some point here. Basically the whole game Like I said, Gauntlet, it's all pretty similar. Each level is a different maze. The arcade mode randomizes the levels. This mode does not, so you can, get familiar with them as you play over and over. Not sure I even know where to go. 'Cause I couldn't walk on this. I don't know why. Maybe there's nothing to teleport to, but it's not easy to overlook where you can go, but this might be a case of having to backtrack or go in one of these. Well, I said I was gonna die on that floor. I'll just go to this next area. Because I didn't see any more enemies to get me. You have a lot of keys. Getting blown around too while I'm trying to fight. It's probably one of the better gauntlets you can buy just because it has the original arcade mode and it has this quest mode. So I'm not familiar with all the gauntlets that are available. I do like Gauntlet Legends on Dreamcast. That one has much larger characters. It's different than this. It's a 3D graphics, not this overhead view. Alright, I'm almost dead, so I'll use one more potion and I will go off and die. What this will do is go back to the starter area, I believe. Yeah, so you go back here. Now if I pause the game, I can get my password at any time. Even before I came to this area, just before I died I could have paused it and got a password. So that's Gauntlet 4's quest mode, and like I said, it has the full arcade mode and those other modes I showed you, battle and record. It's a pretty cool game. It's published by Tengen, and I believe it's developed by M2, which is a Japanese company. And to play 4 players, you do need an adapter, either Electronic Arts' 4-way play or Sega's Team Player. So that's it. Thanks for watching.